What music do we want? We'll take this one. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let's see. Let's put our banners up. Let's see. Put that in the pinned comment. Cool. Okay. I think we're ready now. Let's get this off of here. Is this right? Okay. All right. Hello, we're live. Hello, Facebook, and hello, YouTube. Yeah, so I'm going to try to keep up with both Facebook and YouTube. All right, let's see. Do we want something around the border? Because it seems a little empty. Let's pick something. What does that look like? Good enough. We'll go with that. Okay, so we only have like just myself watching, I think. Oh, the wonderful land. How are you? Yes, I'm doing well. Well enough, by the way. And Noah. Hi, Noah. How are you doing? You said you've missed me. I be gone. Like, I be missing in action. I know I do be missing in action a lot of the times. Like, I'm really just super busy. And, like, lately I've been having to work all this overtime. I've been having to work a lot of overtime at work because I'm getting ready to go on a little vacation. So I'm trying to make sure that I have good spending money. So I've been putting overtime at work. Y'all know how it is. On top of that, I work overnight. So, Bonita, hello. Hello, Bonita. How are you doing? Yeah, you need some overtime too? That's another thing. Yeah, I got bills I gotta pay too. Like big time bills I gotta pay. I do. And so I was like, you know, my sister, she's a travel agent. And so she invited me to go with her on a cruise. And we just got off of the Disney cruise. So I really wasn't planning on doing another cruise, but I was like, she has the greatest deals. Like, if she ever comes into the chat, I'm gonna tell y'all who she is and post her Facebook, because if you guys ever wanna go on a vacation, she be having some of the best hookup deals. It's stuff you just really can't say no to. Look, to me, I can't say no to it. If you like to travel, my sister loves to travel. If you like to travel, like, she's the one to go to, because she can hook you up with any and almost everything. Yes, for sure, she really can. All right, so let's see. You know, so she's getting scraps. Dang. Yeah. And see, I am a PRN worker. Oops. I am a PRN worker, meaning like I'm just coming in as needed, but I normally get like 2 or 3 days a week. For me, that's good. I work 12 hours overnight. So for me, that's pretty decent. You know, that's all I really need. But lately on the schedule, when my manager created the schedule, for some reason I only got like two shifts in a whole 3 weeks period. So I'm like, what? So look at this. It's crazy because I don't quite know if the manager actually made the schedule, if it was one of my coworkers that made the schedule, but it was real funny how I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna fly. I'm gonna make it to where I get a little bit more time. So I did some work, you know, did a little bit of work, and then all of a sudden people started calling in. I don't know what was going on with them. I didn't mean for anything harmful to come their way. I don't think anything did harmful come their way, but I was like, no, I need my money. So I did a little, you know, little shabing shaboom boom, and I got my overtime. People was calling in left and right. Things was going on. They needed somebody to come in. I was like, it's ironic because those are the days that I asked for in the first place that I didn't get access to, but now I have access to it. So I was like, nah, you're gonna give me my hours. I need my money. And so I'm like, and the days that I worked were like great. For some reason, when I went to work, all of my favorite coworkers were there. We were kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give you longer hours. That I feel you. Yeah. And are you getting a proposal? Okay, so enough about me. Let's start talking about you guys. First of all, I'm so thankful that you guys are actually here, because a lot of the times I'll be thinking, man, people gonna just start unsubscribing to my ass because I don't hardly ever be here. I said, let me get up in here and talk to these folks. Okay, so of course, y'all know how we do it. We usually have a free list and we have a donation list. It doesn't matter if you don't want to donate, that's fine. You can still ask a free yes or no question as long as you are asking yes and no questions for free. Now, here are the rules. I'm going to go over them really quick. The first part of the rule is no you versus them romantic or platonic readings. When I say you versus them, I don't want to hear about I want to know, how does my ex new girlfriend feel? Does he still love her? Does he love me now? No, we're not doing that. That's not going to help you in the long run, okay? And also, we're not going to be doing any third-party romances on the platform because that's a private reading to me. I think if you need to understand more about if someone is cheating or where you stand in a situation that you're already in, maybe you need to kind of, do that privately. So we're not going to do that here, okay? Also, if you have any court case questions, if you have a court case question, there's ways that you can ask about situations without saying, am I going to win this court? Is it going to go in my favor? Okay, those are more so for private readings. So if you can ask about, like, if you did some sort of manifestation ritual and you want to know what, is it going to be enough, or will I see the results come? I can tell you about that if it's based off any court case readings or anything like that. But as far as like, am I going to win the case? What's going to happen? I'm not going to do that on this platform, okay? Another thing is be clear, okay? If I can't understand your question, you're probably not going to understand the answer. If you have something that you really want to say, that you really want to know, then just say that. Don't beat around the bush. Just come out and say it if you can, if it's appropriate, okay? Also, if you're not in the chat and you're on the list, I don't read for people who are not in the chat. If you're on the list, you just get skipped if you're not here. I usually try to give people time to answer when I say so-and-so, I would like to answer your question, give you a reading. If you're not here, I give you a little bit of time and then I skip you. Sometimes if I feel like it, I'll go back. Most of the time I don't feel like it, I just skip you. Maybe just come back to the next live, whenever that is, okay? So let's try to start from the top and just start doing some readings, okay? So let's start with the free list. If you decide to donate, please let me know that you decided to donate, because I need to know that you donated. Because if you ask me a question and it's not a yes or no form and you didn't tell me that you donated, I just assume that you didn't donate. So I'm gonna be like, no, reword your question, when actually you may have donated. So make sure that you tell me that you donated, So let's do the free list and let's do the donation list. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to go in order when making this free list. Okay, so let's do the wonderful land. I assume that you had a question, so I'm gonna put you down, okay, just in case. And if not, just say no, I just wanted to chit chat. The wonderful. The wonderful land. And then Noah, I think you would be the second one. All right, so I'm going to write your name down. Of course, if you're not here, I just skip people. If you're not actually here, it's okay. Bonita. Bonita, hello. Okay, Linda, how are you doing? You want to find out, am I going to get a free ride court? What does that mean? A free ride court? Am I going to get a free ride court? I don't know what that means. Reword the question, and if it's about court, if you heard the rules, then you already know I ain't about to answer that. So just reword the question in a different way, because I don't even know what that means. Linda. Are you going to get a proposal? Okay, that's your question. All right, next. That's your question. Okay, Linda, the wonderful land. No. Okay. All right, so. Okay, we got 4 people on the list so far. The wonderful land is first, Noah is second, Bonita is third, Linda is fourth. And let me know if you want to change your question to kind of fit the profile a little bit better, okay? So let's start with the wonderful land. If you had a question, go ahead and post it now, okay? Sometimes I have to go to my Facebook page. Oh, what's going on? There we go. I'm not Facebook page. Yeah, I will be looking down at my Facebook page every now and then to make sure that it's that I'm keeping up to date. You want to know if are you on the right path? Yes or no question for free. Let's find out if you're on the right path. You just gonna stand up right there. You could have brought a chair up. Okay. The wonderful land. All right, let's find out. Do we need to zoom in, you guys? Just a little so that we can see the cards really good. Maybe so. Thank you, my spirit guides and my guardian angels, ancestors known and unknown, name their name. Thank you for helping me have access to my higher self. We need to open up the energy for the wonderful land and open up the path to their future. And we need to understand, is the wonderful land on the correct path? Yes or no, spirit? And any information about that. Is the wonderful land on the correct path? Okay, we have the Four of Wands. All right, Four of Wands. And we have the Nine of Swords. Oh, I like them to be kind of close up a little bit. I think that feels better. All right. So, are you on the right path? Definitely have some anxiety going around, whatever this is. Whatever is manifesting right this moment doesn't feel like it matches what you had in your mind. Maybe there's a little bit of regret surrounding you, or maybe you feel like things could have been changed around. Maybe you have some things where you feel like, dang, I'm a little bit disappointed, because sometimes that Nine of Swords is the energy that keeps you up at night, right? Especially at night. Sometimes if we have trouble sleeping or having a hard time living with certain decisions that we may have made. Four of Wands usually is about happiness and a celebration. It's also about wanting to be stable in your home life. Maybe this could be dealing around the home life or things surrounding your living situation. For me, I'm looking at it as things will get better, because we're going from the Nine of Swords to the Four of Wands. So Four of Wands is definitely about stability. So stability is coming soon. Also, it feels like a part of what you got isn't as stable right now, or isn't as sturdy. Feels like it could be a little bit stagnant. Just a little bit, like you're not really seeing the results that you're wanting, but you're definitely waiting for that celebration moment. I do feel like it's coming soon. Okay, I think that you just have to continue to be very clear about what it is you want, but also be consistent. Because 4 is, if you think about it, 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 is about consistency. So I think in order to get to this celebration moment where you feel like you can finally pat yourself on the back, you probably just need to be a little bit more consistent. Pick one thing and kind of stick with that so that you can see results forming, okay? Also, this can represent confusion here. Nine of Swords. Feels like it represents confusion. You know what I was just thinking about? This also feels like children may be involved too. And even if it's not children, it's just the thought of having a family, or making sure that your family is well taken care of, or wondering if you did the right decisions for your family here. But anyway, I just feel like for the most part, I do believe you'll get there. I think you need to pick one thing and just kind of work on things one at a time, because it seems like there's so much. You see how this is going. This sword's going this way. This one's going this way. This. It feels like it's kind of locked up, like everything in your head. It's so jumbled up. It's almost like maybe you don't know where to start. But I think if you just pick one, work on one thing at a time, you'll start to notice a little bit more structure, okay? So one thing at a time, whatever you're working on, just keep working on that until it's completed, and then you'll get the results that you're looking for. Okay. All right. So I guess that's it. I don't know if we have any. I don't know if you had any comments or anything like that, but if you did, just let me know. Noah, if you're here, I want to answer your question for you. You're welcome. You're here? Okay. just waiting on Noah to post. Because sometimes I can't see. Sometimes I don't ever have my... Oh, you just want to say you like my look today? Oh yeah, I have green hair. Did you notice that? Did you notice that I had green hair? Well, oh, thank you, Noah. All right, well, thank you. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and go on to Benita then. You like my look today? Well, thank you. Okay, so we'll go to Benita. Yeah, I've colored my hair green and it's blue at the tips. And that's it. The outfit. Yeah, actually this outfit is super old, but I just don't hardly ever wear it. Oh, your question is already up. Girl, it's probably way, way up. It's probably way, way up. Let's see. You're gonna make me search for it. You're gonna make me work. Oh, you want to say that before the reading? Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's find out. All right, Noah, should I just go about my life and disregard whatever is happening? Okay. All right, clearing the deck. Take it to the spirit team of Noah, Hassan. We're going to find out if Noah should continue on with their life and disregard what is happening at the moment. Should they just turn a blind eye to the situation and just go on about their life and disregard things? We have 6 of Pentacles. Should they just go on with their life and disregard what is happening? King of Cups. I don't think this is something that can necessarily be ignored. But the King of Cups says that you definitely need to kind of internally address this, because usually King of Cups to me is a person who is mature with their emotions and how they handle certain things. But the thing is that they usually did a little bit of shadow work, or they have a certain level of maturity about certain things. If something happens to you or something happens to the King of Cups, they usually know how to take the loss and they do move on from it. And they do tend to internalize it for a little while. But I feel like there's more out there for you, okay? We have the 6 of Pentacles here. 6 of Pentacles is definitely about sharing, or like, not necessarily sharing, but feeling like you have something valuable to give. I think if the King of Cups were to stay hung up on stuff that happened in the past, of course, our past does affect our future, but at this point, you kind of worked with the cards that you're dealt, and there's a lot to be learned from that, and that's the maturity of the King of Cups. But I feel like there's more value in the lesson in general here. So what I'm saying is, yeah, I really do think that there's more that you have to give. Some people go through, like, we go through these lessons in life. We're all students of life, and I think that if you kind of internalize that as the King of Cups, that we're all students of life, you can take this lesson and be of value to someone else, you know, in some way. I'm not saying that learn the lesson, take the L for someone else, but just recognize it, and the next time it comes across you, you know how to handle it a lot better. But this could be about finances. I'm not quite sure. It could be about energy and time, or relationships. I'm not quite sure, so I'm not going to really give it a definite genre, like whether it's love or work or anything like that. But I feel like there's more that you have to give, okay? So I think if you start to balance out where you give your attention to, you can start to see better progress, because 6 of Pentacles is definitely about putting in to something that you want to see results with, okay? Putting in work on certain areas of your life where you want to get those positive results in. So I think that's what you need to start doing, is just start giving more recognition to the things that are going right around you. There are things that are going the way you want to go around you, or either trying to like fix your mindset in a way that could be geared towards something that would benefit you more, okay? Because if we spend a lot of time on things mentally, if we spend a lot of time on things that don't really fix anything, you're just wasting time at that point. So I feel like at this point, you are going to have to start moving forward and spending more time in something that's that can move you forward, okay? I don't think it's good to be stagnant. Oh, you were talking a lot. I didn't get that. Oh. Oh. What is... Okay, you've been hiding in your cocoon. Just existing. Yeah. All right. I'm glad that helped you. And I'm not saying in any way that we just take losses and move on. Because, I mean, I have things that I feel like, you know, I took an L for. I ain't gonna lie, I do. But at least this time, I feel like, yeah, it didn't kill me. And it did kind of wound me a little bit. But I definitely recognize it. I definitely recognize it when I see it now. And I just remember it. And I just know how to grow past it. So, not move on from it, like, you know. But I definitely recognize it when I see it. It won't happen again. I know that much. It's a level of maturity. I think it is. It contributes to your maturity level. You're welcome. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to get back up to Benita. I think Benita is still here. Your question was just right here. So we're going to go ahead and... my phone. We're going to go ahead and answer Benita. I might be on for a little while, even though, like, even when everyone's gone, I'll probably just stay on here for a little while and wait for more people to come up and just hang out with me. Okay, so Benita, let me know that you're here. Dang, I didn't fix me any extra water. I can't reach my water bottle. Dang, where's my baby at? Oh. Okay. All right, Benita, you're here. All right, so let's go ahead and get your question done. I love these cards. Clear the deck and let's connect with the spirit team of Benita. I just moved into my new place. Congratulations. And I'm not sure about the environment. Ooh, will things go well with this new move? Let's see. The new environment. What's happening to the spirit team of Benita? Let's find out about Benita's new environment. Will things go well? Asking spirit guides and guardian angels. Guardian angels of Benita. And the new environment. Will things go well? What do we have? Page of Swords. Definitely being on the lookout. Put your head on the swivel. You always got to be looking around you. That's probably how you feel. You are new here. Also, I feel like there's a sense of innocence around here. So you really have to, like, when you're not looking for anything in particular, it feels like because you have that innocence around you, or that could be naivety around you, things tend to, like, happen right under your nose. So this might mean you just might need to pay a little closer attention to certain things. Let's see. Just be aware. Okay. More information for Benita moving into the new place. I'm not sure about the environment. Spirit, what do you have to say about this environment? Will things go well? Will things go well in this new environment? What is this? Okay, we have the devil. Yeah, you definitely need to be you definitely need to be aware of the things around you. What's on the back of this deck? You got another page of cups. Okay. I feel like something just told me to look at this. You have two pages, Page of Swords and Page of Cups. Page of Cups is usually like a really friendly energy, and then the Page of Swords is usually like that youthful mindset of where, like, sometimes it's not always very trustful. You want to be friends. You want to make sure that you want that friendly interaction. You want to find someone who's trustworthy. That's kind of the energy of Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. But then the Devil card comes along. That's a person who can be, like, tricked very easily. To me, it is. Okay. in this instance. All right. So this to me just feels like you definitely need to be on the lookout for certain things. I know that devil card usually represents our addictions and things that may not be so good for us. I think that your environment is whatever you make of it. Okay. You don't have to get caught up in the things that are going on in your environment here. I think you just need to be aware of the things that are going on in your environment. You don't have to entertain it, just be looking at it, be paying attention. If you notice, this Page of Swords is definitely looking at the energy of the devil card there. So making sure that you avoid like suspicious activity, or making sure that you're not avoiding it, but paying attention, just being aware of certain things, certain people, their energy and how they look at you. People maybe paying attention to you, trying to read you as well. So, I definitely feel like people are watching you, or maybe either you're watching them. And I'm not saying that you have a stalker. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I feel like people are easy to kind of judge people where you're at right now. And they could be looking to sort of take advantage of that. All right. Also, there's something I was thinking about. Like, how long are you planning on staying here? Because sometimes when the devil card comes up, I do think about contracts, and I think about, well, if you sign like a 1-year lease or a 6-month lease or whatever, you really do want to stay in that contract. Okay. So I think your best bet at this point, doesn't feel like a place you just necessarily want to stay for a long, long time. I don't know if you're renting it or if you actually owned it. I think that you have the possibility to make it something that's really good. It's just really what you make of it. But the Page of Swords is here to let me know that you're gonna definitely have to like stay in some sort of a contract. And usually the devil card, whenever there's a contract situation, the place that you live is usually going to be okay as far as the house itself. But there'll be like small things that really make you want to get out of the contract, or really make you want to move in your situation. So like I said, it's best to kind of, stick to yourself, read people 2 and 3 times over. I don't see you staying here long. Number one, the Page of Swords is always on the move. They're always thinking about their next move. They're not stationary for very long. They're always looking towards growth. So just use this situation to, for what it is. If it's just something to carry on like a transition until you get where you're actually trying to go, just use it for that and don't expect anything more of it. Honestly, this reminds me of when I used to live in the projects, actually. This reminds me of when I used to live in the projects. I'm not saying that you do. You don't got to tell me. I don't care. I could tell my business online. It's okay. But when I used to live in the projects, I had some crazy ass people around me. Could not trust anyone, and I wanted to make friends. I wanted to be nice and friendly to my neighbors. That wasn't a good thing, I think. And somehow the neighbors still learned my damn name, which I have no idea how they learned my name. They learned my name. I never talked to them. That let me know that people were watching me. So just be aware of your surroundings. As soon as I got up out of there, I was ready to go. Once I had the opportunity, I was ready to go. It kept my family warm. My kids kept us all warm. We were fed. I was able to afford it. But I was in school the whole time, and I was on a mission. Page of Swords, the student of life too. So I got my ass up out of there as soon as I could. I just made the best of it. I was in the projects, but as soon as you walk through my front door, you forget that you were in the projects, because inside of my house was beautiful. So make the most of it, make the best of it. It's just a temporary thing with the devil card there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right, Benita. Okay, Benita, let's go ahead and move on to Linda. Linda, if Linda is here, let me know. Linda, if you have a question, let me know. If Linda is here. I'll probably end up taking like a quick little break. You're welcome, Benita. You're welcome. Yeah, and so we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. So if anyone is on Facebook, and if you just want to watch, or if you want to say hello, you can say hello, or you can ask your question. Just make sure that you're asking yes or no questions if it's free. And if you would like to actually donate, then feel free to donate. Doesn't matter. You can ask whatever you want. If you look in the pinned comments or in the description box, you'll see my my, you know, or all my Cash App and stuff like that. Just a free yes or no. Pendulum answers are 111. 3 cards, 5 by 5. If you want 5 or more cards, that includes Oracle and Tarot and a pendulum if it's applicable. Say if it's a timing question, I have numbers, zodiac signs, days of the week, anything like that for timing, things like that that may help. Okay, so, oh yes, and this right here, that may help too. All right, so I don't think Linda is here. Let's do one of these backgrounds. Is that better? A little bit better. I can't make up my mind this fall. And you know what? Fall is my favorite time of the year. Fall is my favorite time of the year because that's when my birthday is. Of course, I'm a Scorpio. So I love it. Okay, let's look at this. Since no one's really talking right now. All right. Go ahead and post your question. Go ahead and post your question, Linda. Change this to a bubble. There we go. I think that looks better. I like that better. Okay. So I'm just waiting on Linda to post. Okay. Oh, that's right. You asked, are you going to get a proposal? Yes or no? Is there a time frame are you looking for, or are you just talking about in your whole entire life? Or is this a wedding proposal? Or I'm just going to do what? I'm just going to tell you what. I'm just going to look and see if I see an offer coming your way. Okay? Because a proposal could be anything. Proposal, a marriage, a proposal for friendship, proposal for work. Doesn't matter. We'll just see. Is there a proposal coming? Do we see a proposal? Connecting to the spirit team of Linda. Let's find out from her guardian angels, ancestors. Guys, let's find out. Will Linda get any type of proposal? Spirit, show me a proposal. Is there a proposal coming to Linda? Is there a proposal coming to... Wow. Well, this feels like a yeah. Okay, but this feels... Usually proposal from the Knight of Cups. That is definitely someone who wants to offer something either creative or either something that's like part of your wildest dream, something you've been imagining for a long time or been wanting, desiring for a long time. It's not necessarily in money. It usually represents love because cups are more of like an emotional type of energy. So there is some sort of satisfaction coming from this on the emotional end, whether it be in love or romance. More information about Linda and the proposal. This definitely feels like a yes to me, and that actually surprised me. It must be in a proposal in love. If I could have picked any other cup to represent a proposal, I would definitely pick the Knight of Cups. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So now we're feeling like this is something that can grant you stability here. We have King of Pentacles. Pentacles are definitely something very stable, something you can be at for a long time. This is something that you can actually multiply and build upon. So I don't know if it's a proposal in love or a proposal in finances, but definitely this is a genuine gesture, okay? And it's an honest gesture, and I feel like it's something that has the opportunity to grow, all right? It's very practical too. It's convenient. I wonder if this would be something that happens soon. Maybe it's something that you've been working on for a long time anyway, and I think the time is coming very soon. So it doesn't feel like it's very far off. Pentacles, when you're at the King of Pentacles, to me, that's something that you've already been working on. It's not like it's a page or a knight. This feels like this is an energy that's had time to like marinate and grow and think about for a long time. And yeah, your answer, short answer, honestly, it feels like it, yeah, you will get a proposal. Now, please tell me, what is the proposal in that you are wanting? Because I'm very curious about this. Will it only just be in a free yes or no question? Hey Google, play classical piano music. You don't know marriage? Okay. Are you in a relationship? You don't know. I don't know marriage. Okay. Well, yeah, I see the answer is a yes. I see the answer is a yes. You will receive a proposal. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take a small break. Let me type something. BRB. Type of BRB. I gotta sit on my pillow. This chair, it's a high chair, but it's really not high enough. Where people ask questions they don't really want to know the answer to. That's strange to me. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I am here. I am back. All right, at this point, just waiting for people to show up, filling in the empty space. I know people are going to be out enjoying their time, their days off for Labor Day. So if you do come to the channel, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, just know that we do have a couple of rules, and the rules are something very simple. I'm not answering any court case readings. I'm not doing any third-party romance. That's for private sessions only. I also want to let you know that any you versus them questions, whether it be romantic or platonic, I'm not necessarily interested in reading that on this platform. Probably in a private setting, but not in the public, you know. So if you do have a question that entails you versus them, when I say you versus them, I'm talking about you versus, you know, your ex and their new partner. Like, we're not going to do that here. And then also, if I can't understand the question, if you're not clear about it, then you may not understand the answer. So if there's anything that you really want, I prefer you be clear about it. So, and I don't read for people who are not in the chat too. So yeah, just make sure you're clear about your question. Window, what's up, Window? How are you? Why call me Judy? I hate it when people call me by my actual name. On here, I'd be like, oh my God, Judy would never be reading tarot on this platform. Judy is too shy, too quiet, too reserved. Maybe, yeah, I think I am. But it's okay though. My friends call me Judy all the time. So I'm just waiting for people to show up. I mean, we already did a couple of questions, but it's pretty dead. So I might be getting off here in a little bit. Yeah, maybe just getting ready to get off in a second. I think I'm gonna get ready to just do like a just post a video. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and like post a video, like do a couple of readings. It's still the beginning of September, so I could probably just do a general reading for September. Probably just go through all the fixed, cardinal, and mutable signs and do general readings. I'm glad you're doing good. You've been getting plenty of overtime. How's work going? Virgo Nation. I know you Virgos, you guys be on point with your work and scheduling. You guys are always very well prepared. I got something I need a little bit more in my life. I need to find out where are my placements at when it comes down to like signs that I feel are important. Like I need to learn like what's in my Jupiter, you know, because I feel like if I know what's in my Jupiter, I don't even know what's in my Jupiter, you know, or, you know, what's in my Saturn, what's something I need to work on, or what is it that I'm good at that I can expand on, you know? I'm not an astrologist by any means. I just know the basics. Like my Jupiter, if I knew my Jupiter, that's something that I could expand on. And then if I knew where I was in Saturn, I would know what would be keeping me back and how I could better move forward with that. I already know how to read the tarot, so you know, I even thought about reading the tarot, like doing a tarot answer on myself on the platform. I'd be like, maybe I need to go ahead and put my damn self on the list. You're in Texas eating breakfast at Denny's. Ooh, I love Denny's. Tell your girl I said what's up. Does she like tarot too, or can she hear me? Does she like tarot? Tarot, y'all have a tarot question. When am I gonna get my sausage? Well, I don't want to disturb you. You know, that's something I haven't had in a long time. I love sitting down and eating breakfast with my family. That's something I haven't had in a while. I mean, besides being at the house, but like actually going to IHOP or Denny's or something and watching my kids get those sugary ass pancakes with the smiley faces and all the sprinkles and stuff. It tastes disgusting, but they love it. Ain't nothing but a bunch of dang sugar. Ugh. And I used to love that stuff when I was a kid, but I can't eat like that now. No, sir. Cannot eat like that now. Well, anyway, thank you for keeping me company. I think I'm going to go ahead. She can't hear you. I'm not sure if she's into readings. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I might just go ahead and record a couple of readings. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to be going on a cruise, on the 9th. So I'll probably be going live from a ship here. Right, we're getting old, yeah. I can't eat all that sugar. And I actually had a few energy pills, and I've been trying to take matcha. You heard of matcha? It's like green tea, but it's mixed into a powder. Matcha. It's pretty good. I've been taking a lot more matcha, so it gave me a little bit of energy. And plus, on top of that, I took a couple of like nootropics, which are like brain food pills. It's just a bunch of mushrooms crushed up into a powder. Stuff like lion's mane. I know you know what that. Do it work? Yeah, it does work. It does work. I took the one for clarity, and I think it works. I think it works pretty good, because before this, my mind was like kind of all over the place. And believe it or not, it sounds like my mind is all over the place again, but but I actually am focused. So well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. You'll probably see me go live again probably tomorrow, because I don't have hardly any work scheduled. I did all that overtime last week. I didn't have time to be live on the platform or nothing like that. I don't have time to post. I just don't really have a big social media presence. It's hard for me to keep up with that stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and get off of here for now, and then I'll probably be going live again tonight around 8. I don't know, just to have something to do. So I'm going to go ahead and post the link for tonight, and you can come back by then later. So enjoy your breakfast. Yeah, you try to catch it. It's up to you. Enjoy your breakfast and have a great day. And have a great day, everyone. So bye-bye.